All right, man. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
My name's Manny. I work for Tesco Corporation. I'm in the accessories department. My department, what we basically do is go out and put crimpers on casing. We crimp centralizers, and we put torque rings inside the box end
Okay.
of the pipe.
As we were discussing before,
Actually, the pin end. I'm sorry, the pin end.
as we were discussing before, due to the legal battles and stuff like that that have happened to Tesco corporations over the last 5 years, your company has decided to, as you said, make a rig at the headquarters.
Right. This rig should be sometime before the year's over, but it will be basically for training and for testing. We do have a new department being put into our facility that's in the process now, and it's going to be training for top drive and CDS as far as building and rebuilding them, how they run, all the specs of it.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if this training is going to be specifically just for employees, for Tesco employees coming from all around the world, or our customers as well. It may be our customers if we sell them a product, but so far, we're not sure yet until we get that department there fully.
Let's see. The economy. How has the economy in the recent years affected Tesco? Because I know the oil and gas industry came up with their new technology of fragging, and has that affected your company at all? As far as like,
No, not really.
not really.
No, because we're basically third party. We go out and they're always going to be drilling, but it'll slow down. That's the only time we'll slow down when the drilling slows down, because we have to go out and do casing, and that slows down. Then we'll slow down.
I kind of figured since they had this, new system for drilling, that it would affect your business positively, because they're able to use newer technology to help them drill better and drill, whereas if in the past they couldn't do that before. Drills that way makes their job a lot easier. And I thought after they would drill a hole that your company or a competitor would go out there and put a casing in it as well.
Right.
And then cement it.
Right.
So I thought that that would affect your business as a whole. And I mean, that's just what I've seen so far. And they just announced that Texas is the 5th largest oil, not corporation, but business. Like, as far as drilling for oil, we're the 5th largest in the world.
Right. As far as oil.
Yeah. And the unemployment rate has dropped to 6% in Texas. And I know your company is based in Texas, but I know y'all do a lot of...
we're actually a Canadian-based company.
Are y'all?
Right.
Okay. But your headquarters...
But our headquarters is here in Houston.
Okay.
As far as getting impact with the economy,
Business has picked up?
business has picked up. We're actually, like I said, putting this other rig, we're probably going to have a lot more work. We'll probably have customers bringing in their equipment to test it, since they know we have a test rig. Hopefully that'll bring in more money for Tesco.
What has your company done in recent years to make them a socially responsible company? Like, as you were saying yesterday, charities,
Right.
volunteer work. What were some of the charity cases y'all were doing?
Recently we've had kids meals, and that's going out and feeding the kids, making sure that they eat,
Providing them with
providing
food.
them with food,
Okay.
and
Clothing, anything like that.
we've done that. We also helped. We had volunteers go out on the weekends and help build homes for the low-income family, and we also have bike. How you say that? I guess bike riding to
Bring charity.
bring charity. Right. We've had that before as well. I'm sure there's others that I don't remember. Haven't been involved
basically
since I've been on the field.
Basically, your company has done its best
Right,
to
to
provide
try.
back to the society.
Correct.
What have they done to improve the environment? Like as far as like going green, like recycling and stuff. Do y'all recycle or?
Oh yeah, Tesco's really big on that. They keep us. They keep our containers separate as far as just trash and as far as wood pallets got to go in one. We got metals that goes in one. We have specifically one container for just chemicals,
Mhm.
as far as like
Oils.
oil spills, pads, gloves, rags, hydraulic hoses, paint. We have specific cans for paint cans. We keep all that separate and make sure it's get disposed the way they're supposed to get disposed.
Okay. As we were speaking about the new technology that Tesco Corporation has obtained to better their company, you were talking about the catwalk.
We recently bought a company that has automatic catwalks. These catwalks here, they're still haven't. I guess how should I put it? We just recently bought it, so they're still
In development of improving it.
right, and it should make it a lot safer out in the rigs
And faster.
and faster, and it's going to be a lot better for Tesco.
What does a catwalk actually do? Like, can you describe like exactly what?
It's a hydraulic catwalk that the casing goes on it.
Just like as many casings.
Instead of bringing it up with air hoist or with a lay down machine and having cables that might snap and stuff like that, what it does is drops the casing on the catwalk, and the catwalk with the hydraulic
brings it up.
cylinders brings it up to the rig floor, and from there they grab it and pick it up with the top drive.
Okay. Let me think real quick. So we've covered technology. Well, we've gone over some of the laws and things like that. As far as OSHA hasn't changed anything over any political problems that have occurred through suppliers of the oil and gas industry. We've gone over how your company has gone green and its efforts to provide back to the environment as far as charity work.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about the technology that Tesco Corporation has obtained. Now, what we have not talked about, you were discussing with me yesterday, was their actual oil drilling department that they sold.
That was our casing drilling department. I really didn't know too much about the casing drilling department. I mean, I wasn't involved in that. I was actually at the test facility at the time. I do know that Schlumberger bought them, and they've been the Schlumberger ever since.
What I have read from that deal that they've sold from them is they sold it to Schlumberger for $45 million.
Yeah.
And in the contract it states that Tesco corporations will provide casing and top drives for Schlumberger on a long-term contract.
To continue,
Doing business.
to continue casing drilling for Schlumberger.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But they, one of the main reasons that I've read from them selling that part of the department was so that they can focus on the other departments, which is, as you said, coming up with new technology, the rig that they're going to be building,
Right.
the technology that they developed in '94 with their top drive to make it better, and then also the catwalk system that they just developed to improve safety and time to make more of a profit in the end.
Right.
I think that's everything I have to ask from you, Manny. All right, man.
All right. Thank you.